Celtic could take another significant step towards the title by winning here at Ibrox. Still 45 minutes to go, but they have the first half advantage, in which Nacho Novo has had very little impact for Rangers on his return to the starting lineup. But they have had a chance 10 minutes from half-time, which Thomas Buffel couldn't tuck away. Maciej Zurawski did score for Celtic after only 12 minutes of the match. Very sharp bit of finishing from him, his 11th goal of the season after another big blunder at the heart of a very shaky Rangers defence. Can Celtic inflict more damage? Can Rangers bounce back? You're about to find out with Mark Heatley and Jock Brown.
Thank you, Rob. Well, the odds against Rangers coming back after a half-time difference against Celtic are not great. The last time they managed to do that was back in September 1977, 2 down at half-time, and they won by 3-2, nearly 30 years ago. So a bit of history will need to be made this afternoon if Rangers are to come back. And the way the first half ran, Celtic did appear to have massive control. So referee Mike McCurry in relaxed form, discussing things with Dado Purso and Barry Ferguson, ready to get away for the second half. So there have been no changes in either lineup for the start of the second half. I wonder what tactical adjustments may have been made, though. I do suspect that Rangers in particular will have considered a few. They started with Thomas Buffel on the left again, and Nacho Novo straight through the centre beside Dado Purso. That's how they finished up in the first half. Valde's header is won there by Ferguson, who started the match, the start of the second half rather, in a more advanced position. Rangers will want him on the ball in telling positions. That's a header away by Wilson. Keane leads the charge to take possession. Good play from Hartson. This is Wilson. Andrews should get there ahead of Zurawski. So here's Ronald Batarus. Here's Thomas Buffel. The last 7 times Celtic have led half-time against Rangers. They won them all, and the Purso's offside. Hasn't heard a whistle yet, but it's not a real surprise in this atmosphere. Francis Andrews there with the up-raised flag.
He's been caught a number of occasions. The Rangers front line. It's a difficult one to see. The cut to the grass. I think just slightly offside. Over keen, over anticipating the pass on a number of occasions. The Rangers front line in the first half.
Well, slightly offside, isn't it? I suppose. No such thing as slightly offside.
Slightly spot on.
Boric. Kick out there, reaches Hartson, that's Zurawski and Maloney in the mix. Miscue there by Hartson. Was it deflected? No, it's a goal kick to Rangers. Well, the Celtic lineup looks to be exactly the same as it was in the first half, and that really isn't a surprise. Gordon Strachan had no real reason to change things. They may have been concerned with the way his team was content to sit in and keep the ball. They weren't really pushing forward as much as he normally wants them to in the latter part of that first half. Tidy play by Wilson. That's McManus. Long high ball from Andrews. Well, Novo couldn't make up his mind, I don't think, what he was doing with that. Handball there is given. Free kick to Celtic. It did strike an arm.
Yeah, ball clearly came up there. Whether it was intentional, just the ball came up to the elbow there. Deeming it was intentional, hence the free kick given on Chris Burke.
Celtic, I think, will be content to be very compact for the opening 10 minutes, 15 minutes of this half. Make sure that Rangers don't get the little spark which an equalising goal would give them in their home patch. This is Smith. Bad first touch by Purcell, that's unusual. Well, that's very silly the part of Purcell. Pulling over Petrov, earning a yellow card.
Yeah, frustration there. Shocking first touch from that man. I didn't say that much in his Rangers career. But trying to get back and make the poor first touch a good one. Simple decision there for Mike McCurry. also picking up the yellow card.
He's slightly not card happy in Old Firm matches. Mike McCurry tries to control it by his personality and a few words of warning around the place. His fourth Old Firm match and his 8th yellow. That's a very good record. Headed away was by Andrews. There's Keane setting up Maloney. Headed away by Smith. Well, Telford is penalised. It looked as though Buffalo was jumping into him, but that's not how the referee saw it. Taken quickly.
Referee got that one the wrong way around.
McManus at full stretch there, holding off Novo's run. Followed by Buffalo on Telford. It's a free kick to Celtic, ending that bit of attacking play.
Starting to get a little bit niggly. The count in the second half. Novo just beaten the offside there, but McManus showing great strength and great pace as well to get back there. One of the quicker players, Novo. And great cover.
Well, the game stopping and starting at the start of the second half. No real fluency as yet. The challenge came from Kyriakos. Not too many shots at goal, as you can see. Celtic on the edge, 5-4, and only one on target, and that's the one which has given them the lead from Zurawski after 11 minutes. Zurawski's layoff. That's Petrov. Oh, it's good play by Petrov. And down he goes. The challenge came from Kyriakos. Well, if he's given nothing, it's going to be
a bit of a delay. A bit of a delay there.
I give a throw in, no foul.
Another dive.
Ferguson. Now Hutton. Nobo's ahead. That's a poor ball by Hutton. Lennon there to Petrov. Upsetting the Rangers fans with involvement in these incidents in the last couple of minutes. With Purcell and Kyriakos. Careful with the pass back. He knew that Novo was trying to close that off. Well, after a ball, she's not a happy man. Having words with Telford.
Not happy with the ball back. So better closing down there for Rangers in a pack of 4. Midfield supporting the pressing strikers.
Purcell winning that run and winning a corner kick off McManus. Good play by Purcell. Knew what he was about there. Rangers persisting with out-swinging corner kicks. Here's Chris Burke. Looking for Kyriakos and Andrews to come on top of this. Electric full stretch. That's Smith. Well, what a day it would have been to open his Rangers account. Good chance in the volley, this.
Bobby's coming in there. Smith right in the right area and catching it pretty sweetly, but too wide off the mark.
Once again, Gordon Strachan tinkering with his setup, talking to Sean Maloney. Maloney gets the instructions. Well, for him, I think personally, not even to be passed on. And Maloney's penalised there for the way in which he jostled into Hutton. Fans trying very hard to give their team a lift. Ferguson's header. This is Buffalo. Couldn't get the better of Lennon and Telford. This is Zurawski. Now Keane. Under pressure from Burke. Resists it well. Keane again. Another fine pass. Well, he's trying to play that, I'm sure, across to Maloney. He's acknowledged that. Keane giving an apology to his young teammate. Still played very well, Mark.
Yeah, I think it was a super game by Keane. Great vision, as you'd expect from experienced campaigner.
Offside against Burke.
They've done that pretty well today, Celtic. The back 4, all in unison, all stepping up together. Chris Blurt clearly offside there. Encouraging signs for Gordon Strachan.
And Rangers have sent out Ian Murray, Peter Lowencrantz and Chris Boyd to warm up. In the corner of the field there they are. I suspect we'll see probably two of them anyway. Ian Murray may have a chance to come into midfield as well. Chris Boyd, 24 goals this season. Struggled at Aberdeen in the midweek and been left out in the starting lineup. It's Petrov and now Telfer. Forced to hurry by Novo. Good play by Maloney and by Keane. There's Wilson. Zurawski offered himself ahead, but Andrews read that. It's given away by Andrews to Keane. This is Lennon. Petrov calls for the ball. Wasn't seen quickly enough by Lennon. Now Wilson. Well, the fact that Hutton missed the ball was enough to put Maloney off. He checked his run.
He saw the ball, a difficult ball to play. At the side of one full-back inside the centre half to Maloney. The ball was Zurawski, come to the show for feet. Such is the confidence of the Celtic side at the moment, trying most things.
Smith's header, one there by Andrews in the middle. Baldy getting the better of Purcell, but Burke then tackled quickly by Keane. Corner kick prevented by Boric as well out of his goal. How quickly can this be sent goalwards? Not quickly enough. He's back in his position, Boric. Another poor ball in there by Burke. Breaking the ball falls kindly for Keane. Look at the composure. Picks out Petrov. Lennon to Petrov again. That's a careless one. Wilfell thumped from behind by Telfer. Free kick to Rangers.
Every time that man has got himself on the ball, has not been a Celtic man further than 6 inches away from him all the time. He got free once in the first half and caused a problem, but apart from that, somebody's been in his boots every time he's got the ball.
Well, he is certainly getting a lot of respect from SPL sides. Nacho Novo's gone down, running into Balde. Back with Telfer. There's Petrov. Watson holds off Kiriakos. This is Zurawski. Now Petrov. Telfer returning the ball. Zurawski, Petrov again. Well, had to be won there by Hutton. Maloney was closing in on the far post.
A great position that one man's taken up there, just inside the far post. Knows that Maloney is behind him. Well, that is just a perfect position for a fullback.
That wall pass was much too easy, you would have thought, between Petrov and Zurawski. Bob Malcolm turning through deep water. Corner kick given.
McManus here, he's coming up, challenge there. Petrov just getting in his way.
Maloney with a cross, taking them on both sides. Tough times for like McLeish, contemplating alterations. When should they be made? What should they be? The outswinger met by Purcell. Telfer to Wilson. Now Keane. Valde's header. That's good play by Andrews. Excellent defending. Alan Hutton now some space to advance into. Burke's ahead of him. Reaches Purcell. Well, we've seen him score from that situation. On the turn, on the volley.
Yeah, a little bit snatchy though there, I think. The surprise, I think, of getting himself in a shooting position. He hasn't got himself in one of those so far in this game. The ball in there, the ball just jumped up nicely for him. He thought, I'm pulling the trigger here. It's the first occasion I think he's had to have a shot on target. But failed to do that.
They're inside there, up Petrov. That's Ferguson over the top, looking for the pace of Novo. Valdi heads that to safety. Something of a hospital throw that to Maloney. He coped with it very well indeed as Burke and Hutton closed in. Off goes Zurawski.
I think it's the goalkeeper knowing the ability of the player he's throwing the ball to.
Very important, he should do. Bathurst. Torso helps it on. Well read by Valdi. That's a very poor pass out of the defence though. Here's Burke. Eased off the ball by Valdi. Peter Lovenkrantz is being prepared for action. Forward comes Telfer. Zurawski offered himself ahead. Hartson calls for the ball in the middle. Good thumping header out by Andrews, but straight to Keane. This is Maloney. Testing the pace of Hutton, and such a disappointing end to the move.
You can see what he's going to do there. He's drawing Hutton into close proximity, knock the ball past him and then try and bend the ball round him. So on his weaker side, just couldn't wrap his foot around the ball enough there.
Now who's coming off to accommodate Peter Lovenkrantz? That's the question. Well, they got a touch on that, but Wilson completes the clearance. It's straight to Hutton. The game not being played at a high quality at the moment, it's fair to say. Blofeld tightly marked. Resists that challenge on Telfer. Nacho Novo is going to be the player coming off. Sadly for Novo, I don't think he has any complaints about that. It just has not been his day. Tried 2 positions without any impact from the proceedings. There's Burke. He's fouled by Maloney. Free kick's now been given. Advantage attempted by referee McCurry. Good footwork again from Chris Burke.
Good strength as well, Joe. Wilson there. The arm came up. Clumsy tackle there from Sean Maloney. Bounced straight back up onto his feet.
Well, here's the first change for Rangers. Off goes Nacho Novo. Hasn't been the happiest of occasions. Takes his tally of matches to 13 without a goal. On goes Lovenkrantz. Well, he once was the hammer of Celtic, but he hasn't scored against them now in the last 11 Old Firm matches. He has scored 6 in the previous 10. This is Bob Malcolm now with the free kick for Rangers. Done behind by Hartson. Corner kick it is to Rangers. Well, they've got a bit of territorial advantage at the moment, Rangers, without really suggesting they've got a cutting edge.
Without bothering Arthur Bullich to make a save in this half.
Stephen Smith. Andrews and Kyriakos attacking the ball, so too did Lovenkrantz, and the referee takes the signal from his near side assistant. That's a goal kick to Celtic.
Looking for that man there to use his blistering pace. Got to get him in positions to utilise that though, John. I think that was the problem with the Rangers strikers today. It's all about service if you're playing up there.
He is playing through the middle beside Torso. Blofeld stays on the left. Rangers fans unhappy about the time taken by Boric for the goal kick. Manis for the clearance. There's Petrov. Zurawski got a touch away from Kyriakos. It's a free kick to Celtic. Too quick for Kyriakos.
Well. Yeah, could be a yellow card here, one too many. I think for referee Mike McCurry. If you're not going to win the ball there, and he doesn't make anything of the ball, trailing leg catches Zurawski. It's a simple decision in the end there. Committing yourself out to win that ball, you don't win it, player comes down. It's got to be a yellow card.
27 minutes of the match left, and Kyriakos on that yellow card. That's to make you wonder if that's worthy of some consideration by the manager for replacement.
He's got Rodriguez sitting there on the bench, whether he's absolute fit enough to come on and take part in this game. Time will tell.
Maloney with a free kick, a very poor one by his standards. The header out's not too convincing either, though, from Ferguson. Well taken down by Maloney, and goes Bothell. Still Maloney in possession. A great play by Maloney. And the covering player there was Stevie Smith, who did very well indeed with the tackle inside the area. Lowencrantz had a chance to run. That was very well judged by Telfer. Good dummy by Burke. Purcell. Oh, Keane's in trouble. That's a bad one. Yellow card comes out for Roy Keane.
Yeah, I could see that one coming. He knew as soon as he was going to challenge that Perso, and he was not stopping. And that's a simple yellow card for that. This is experience bringing him down there. Knew his defence was under pressure.
Now they've regrouped for the free kick. Hutton flights the ball in. The header is by Kyriakos. As close as Rangers have come. Much better play from Rangers.
Super ball in here from Hutton. Kyriakos and Marvin Andrews both up there. Kyriakos, the better purchase on the ball. Markovic, glad to see that go the right side of the post for him.
Well, the goalkeeper taking a long time with these lookouts. Arthur Boric setting the crowd. Dion Dublin's warming up for Celtic. This is Hartson. Headed on there by Hutton. Julian Rodriguez is preparing to come on, and I wonder if that's taking a bit of risk management, Alec McLeish, and considering whether or not Kyriakos has the discipline and control to avoid any other rash tackles. We'll soon see if that's the man coming off.
And could it be a change in the formation, going three at the back?
Another possibility.
Another possibility there.
No, it's 14 that's on the board. I think it's going to be Kyriakos. Hutton did well despite the pressure applied by Keane. There's Maloney. Goalkeeper's ball surely. Well, Baldy goes thumping into him, and the back heeler will not count. Well, certainly was a goalkeeper's ball, that. John Hartson invited to depart the penalty area.
It should always be a goalkeeper's ball, that. He knows what's going to come. The ball's hung up there. Big centre half coming in. It's the arm up that catches Batarus. But for me, that's a challenge that has to be made there from the big centre half.
Off goes Kyriakos, on comes Rodriguez. I think that's very prudent management by Alec McLeish. They could not have been at all convinced that Kyriakos had the discipline to see out the match without another rash challenge. Rodriguez back from injury.
That man's needing games as well. Some Champions League games coming forward pretty quickly. He leads the games.
McManus with the header. It's Buck to Ferguson. Now Rodriguez. This pass is a good one. Smith looking there for Purso. The covering player was Balde for Celtic. Rangers still probing for the goal, which would be right back in the match.
Balde's come back from the Nations Cup. He's settled in pretty well. Looks like he's got that hunger. I think that was probably questioned before he went away. It's a pretty good game.
Bob Malcolm were upsetting the Rangers fans with a very poor pass straight to Roy Keane. Well, a man of the match competition, remember that. It's still to be won, and Mark Hateley will decide who that should be towards the end of the match. If you agree with him and you win the draw, you can win the signed shirt from that man of the match. If you call either of those numbers or text MOTM, space player's name to 850 10. Rangers coming forward again. Ferguson lofting that towards Purso. It's go off the head of Balde. That's a deflection from the Lowencrantz shot to the corner. A very good attempt by Lowencrantz.
It was goal bound. Got a Purso making himself a nuisance there. It was goal bound with a Buric would have been there to go all the way top, but on the top of Bob or Baldy.
Steve Smith's corner kick. Up goes Andrews. It's headed away by Keane. Put in by Lowencrantz. This is Zurawski losing out very simply and easily to Rodriguez. The target is Andrews, he's offside. Well, Celtic clearly quite willing to soak up this pressure and stay in their own half and defend.
Yeah, pretty confident. Think of that high ball in there. Bobby Baldy back now. He will come and attack anything. McManus will attack anything in the air as well. I think the back two have played pretty well today. They've worked in unison with the full-backs. They've kept the line well. Played the offside trap pretty sweetly as well.
Good play by Petrov. Strong challenge by Rodriguez and a fair one. Lopa. Malcolm to Ferguson. Handball by Barry Ferguson as he was challenged by Lennon. Quickly taken. Cross it goes now to Telfer. And now Bobo Balde. McManus, a poor ball out of defence, straight to Hutton. It's a Celtic throw, driven against Burke. Well, the current Scotland manager, Walter Smith, and just in front, the former Scotland manager, Craig Brown. Telfer to Lennon. Interception made by Ferguson. Ferguson's pass, looking for Hutton on the run. Well, unlucky there, Hutton. Looked there enough on the first touch there to let him go forward. Chris Boyd there warming up also. Rodriguez with a header forward. That's Ferguson. Strong tackle by Keane. That breaks though behind there for McManus to clear up. Well, Celtic still taking lots of pressure from Rangers. Haven't been opened up at all as yet, but certainly living a risky life, I would suggest.
Yeah, coming to the 70th minute. Rangers encouraged at the fact that they're only still 1-0 down. Sloppy play from Levin Prince there.
So it's going to be Chris Boyd for Rangers and Dion Dublin, I think, for Celtic very shortly. Old firm debutants both. Ball's in a play. Rangers have the throw this time. So the first change will be Rangers change. It's going to be Thomas Gopal who's coming off. Rangers sacrificing a little bit of creativity and craft for the goal-scoring instincts of Boyd. And Maloney holding Burke off. Well, I always wonder if that's legal or not. Chris Burke has no doubt in his mind. But very seldom given a free kick that by any referee.
As soon as you find the ball is actually in the control, Sean Maloney or a defender, it's normally the defenders that get up to that wee trick. Particular part of the ground.
Petrov did well. This is Zurawski. Petrov again. Zurawski tripped there by Barry Ferguson.
I think it just sums Barry Ferguson's game up, just been half a yard short most of the afternoon job. Sort of been chasing things the whole time. Never been comfortable.
What's a battle by Balde? Here's Burke. Lovenkrantz sprints through the middle with Boyd. This is Burke. Can he make a good delivery? Well, Balde comes for that. Here's Hutton. Needs help inside. Gets it from Ferguson. Hutton again. Here's Ferguson. Well blocked there by Petrov. Well, Rangers fans a little happy with Barry Ferguson there. 2 attempts to play balls into the box. Held up by Petrov. This is Wilson. Now Lennon. Telford perfectly having to play this a long way back. Well, I always wonder why the defender doesn't just put the ball in the play, rather than give it the goalkeeper to do it.
Absolutely, just taking the responsibility on himself to get the ball up there. Get it at least another 30 yards further than the goalkeeper would have been able to do.
Dion Dublin now about to appear as Purcell breaks. He's offside though.
Another super line there from the Celtic back four, all coming up together.
Harpson's coming off. Ron Harpson replaced here by Dion Dublin, so it's very much like for like. Big target man for big target man.
Yep, Dion will be up there, handy at both ends of the park.
36 years old, Dion Dublin, and amazing career. He was a trainee at Norwich, released, went to Cambridge United, then August '92, signed for Manchester United for £1 million. Clearance there by Hutton, very important.
And the first touch from Dublin there was to just skid the ball off that shiny head of his, right between the two centre halves. Just good cover there from Hutton again.
A long time he'd taken over the throw. The referee Mike McCurry will be conscious of that. Maloney back to Keane. Keane and Dublin were teammates at Manchester United for a short time. Just about a year, lots of which time Dublin was suffering a broken leg. Down goes Burke, looks in trouble. Clash with Lennon. Turned away by Petrov, to his great credit, because Burke's in serious trouble. Well, there didn't seem to be any untoward at all about the challenge. But he has been down very awkwardly here.
Just catching him on the foot there, on the left foot I think. You'll find Lennon just missing the ball here and just catching him right down the side of the ankle. And don't forget he had a kick against Inverness Cali on that Achilles tendon. And that's where he seems to have gone to the inside of the ankle on the left foot.
Well, I really can't see him being able to continue normally, and of course Rangers have used all three substitutes.
Didn't look a twist, it looks all more like of a kick. I saw one and contemplating his next move.
Well, let's remind you of the man of the match competition. Mark Haiti will make his decision shortly. Call these numbers or text that address if you want to enter the competition. You could win a signed shirt from the man of the match. Well, Burke making for the touchline as he has to do. Checking the damage, they'll want him back on the field, that's for sure. They won't want to continue with 10.
Should be able to play on with that. Just a weak kick down the ankle bone, down the shin onto the ankle bone, which is initially quite sore.
Zurawski, the flag goes up rather belatedly on the far side, but Burke has come on, hurtling back into the action. Manus with the header out. There's Hutton. Now let's see how Burke is. Well, moving quite freely. Taking on Maloney. That's good running by Burke. Waiting to be fouled. He's done all very well indeed to come all the way along that line, but really should have released the ball before he was held up by Keane.
He did fantastically well there, that young man. Just tried to encourage the tackle. Got himself, as you tell, attack the space in front of him, try and get into the box. Make defenders commit themselves. Just overrun it there at the death. McManus in the danger.
Oh, what a play, was it? No, says the linesman. Zurawski's pass finds Keane. Here's Wilson. Late challenge by Boyd. The referee spotted that. Boyd was reckless going in behind Mark Wilson. Unnecessary.
Yeah, clumsy challenge there. Ball well away from Wilson. He's had a good debut, good old firm debut. Playing out position as well, Joe. Pretty comfortable.
He's done well, yeah. He has done well. Andrews beating Dublin to the ball. ball from Vatrus. Spotlight Europe coming up, 3 o'clock, Incident Sports 1. Regina against AC Milan is the first match you'll see. The second half of that, then Marseille play Toulouse in the French First Division later. So lots of quality football to come here after this Old Firm match is settled. It hasn't been the most attractive and the most fluent game we've ever seen between these two sides.
It's been pretty stop-startish, a lot of free kicks, niggly challenges. As you say, not a lot of fluidity by either side.
Well, I think that Alec McLeish, I saw there, I think he would be extremely happy to see an equaliser. He's set up for that, I'm sure, right now. He's going to lose his last Old Firm game at home before departing the scene here. Pushing the back by McManus on Boyd.
There's a chance for the big boys to come up from the back. Rodriguez and Marvin Andrews trotting up.
Official attendance 49,788. Lose a few because of the segregation issues. Capacity on that in the stadium, but have to lose seats to make sure the segregation's in order. There's Lovenkrantz now with a free kick. It's a good one. Met well by McManus inside the area. There's Keane and a late challenge by Boyd. Now what is he all about?
Well, he's obviously been told to go and put himself about. He's not disappointed the manager in that respect. So no option there for Michael McCurry, the referee. Just a swinging leg from Keane, coming straight through Boyd, and no intention of playing the ball at all.
I can't think what was in his mind at all there. It's not the kind of contribution, I'm sure, that was required of him. Marvellous goal-scoring season he's had, Chris Boyd. 24 goals, quite a remarkable tally for Kilmarnock, and then for Rangers 17 for Kilmarnock, the rest for Rangers. A short period of time. Here's Roy Keane, Maloney hugging that left touchline again, held up well by Hutton. Lennon comes to give help. And that's along with Celtic keep possession. That was held up for that, I think. It hasn't been a vintage Celtic performance either, in all fairness. They have looked to have an edge all the time, but without being totally convincing.
I think they've been out and happy to quite sit in there and soak up the pressure, as you said before, Job. Never gone with the game plan and stuck by it. The back four have played very, very well. Played well as a unit. The middle four in front of them, giving them protection as well.
Rangers have a free kick. The referee tried to allow an advantage. Oh, it's McManus now. Rosed. Well, I've heard that advice many a time. If in doubt, Rosed. Now, can Rangers conjure up something before the end? Unlucky Hutton. He's worked very hard indeed. He's been up and down that right flank right from the start of the game. Never hides, always willing to take a pass.
I think he's been one of the better players for Rangers today. Defensive qualities, and always offered himself as an offensive option as well.
Another Andrews reaches Lennon, across it comes to Telfer. Petrov goes storming ahead on the right hand side, supported again by Telfer. Good pass though. This is Ferguson, and now Malcolm. Patiently finding Smith on the left. Burke has stayed over there. Two youngsters together. The race on here. Burke getting the better of Telfer. Has to find space for a cross though. Telfer denying him that because Burke had to check back to his right foot. And he's still obviously handicapped by that injury.
Work between Stephen Smith and Chrissy Burke there.
Smith again. This is Burke trying to find room for a cross, denied by Telfer. The match really is all about pride, Mark, isn't it? That's what this is about, really.
7 minutes to a stoppage time to go. Rangers still feel they can get something from this game. But that, pushing forward or leave spaces at the back. And that's what they've got to be careful of.
It's Rangers throw. Stevie Smith will take it. Back with Ferguson. Here's Malcolm. Closed down rapidly by Dublin.
You say that Celtic have looked
Clumsy one by Malcolm.
Celtic have looked pretty comfortable in soaking all this pressure up. Two central midfield players, Lennon, that one there, winning the foul. Bob Malcolm and Keane have done an excellent job in that midfield area, protecting the two centre halves. The back four of Celtic have been excellent.
Dublin helps it on. Zarowski's offside. The flag is up. Referee acknowledging that, allowing Ronald Vaterus to continue. Header on by Telfer. That's Dublin. Ball's going to play. Too tight there for Buck. Not happy with the service, I reckon. You can argue with the linesman, in fact, Burke. He thinks it wasn't going to play. Here's Ferguson. Now Hutton needs help from Purcell ahead. It's good sleight of foot there by Hutton, away from Maloney. Looking for moving ahead, there's not much happening. There's Ferguson, now Lowenkrantz. What a disappointing finish.
Lack of composure there from Lowenkrantz. Alan Hutton again, instigator of that move. Composure. Head up found Barry Ferguson, but no composure from Lowenkrantz.
5 minutes left. I'm sure we can expect a major push from Rangers to get back on terms. Otherwise, the gap in the league will be 21 points. This is Zurawski, held up by Rodriguez. This is Petrov. Dublin. Now Keane. Pass, missing out Hutton there. It's picked up here by Petrov. This is Maloney. Back it comes to Lennon. And the Celtic supporters wanted him to shoot it. Here's Lennon again. Always makes good angles to receive the ball in the middle of the field. So too does Keane, who's been dumped in his belly there by
ceremoniously there from Dado Purcell. Yeah, I knew what was coming, man. Keane's got stacks of experience. Wins himself a simple, easy free kick.
Purcell checking inside Wilson. That's good play. Now Ferguson. Good one by Lowenkrantz with a decoy to enable Burke to take possession on the left. That's for Lowenkrantz. He's onside. It's back with Smith. It's a good ball in, there's Boyd. Oh, just held off there by Wilson. Purcell. Header away by McManus. Good defending in the end by Celtic.
That's what Celtic got to be careful of. Moving in spaces in the wider areas. Good defending again.
Here's Boyd. Couldn't get the ball out to his feet. A little clash there with Bobo Baldi and Boyd.
Burke comes hobbling across to take this. Good grimace on his face. He showed plenty of character today, that young man.
3 minutes left. One again by Baldi, inside by. That was by Baldi, and this time by Borac. Well, I'm trying to think of how many clear-cut chances Rangers have been able to create. There's only been that one in the first half on Bufal, and Nova went through. Petrov's onside, tracked by Smith. Disappointment there. He tried to find Dion Dublin at the far post, I think. This is Ferguson. Purcell comes short. Not much on for Ferguson, using Hutton. Over on the far side is Smith. Lovely first touch by the youngster. Here's Burke. Now Smith again. 2 Arsenal have tried extremely hard on the Rangers' cause this afternoon. Held up by Dublin, and down he goes. The challenge came from Dion Dublin. And Burke already injured, takes another knock in the same area, I think.
And the walls. It's great play from Chris Burke there. Wasn't going to throw the ball in willy-nilly. Just trying to draw players, wait for the angle to come. He's worked his socks off today, Sean Maloney.
Well, he hasn't quite been on his mettle as far as shooting goals concerned today, Sean Maloney.
I think he's come up against an in-form Alan Hutton today in his return. It's been a good little competition between the two.
Pearson now back in there defending as Bob Malcolm prepares to take the free kick. Had to backpedal and turn that over. Almost surprised by Malcolm.
I think it was a comfortable save in the end. I think he just didn't want to take the pressure of holding on to it. I think he did the right thing of turning it over.
Overcrunch with the in-swinger this time. Hanging in the air. Tapped well by Dublin. Here's Burke. Back it goes for Boyd and Andrews. Here's Purcell. Well, it simply would not go. They think it was offside, the Celtic defenders. Boric as well.
Good play again from Chris Burke. Onside, clearly onside there. It was Mark Wilson that was playing them onside. Dado Perso just couldn't get his foot around the ball enough to get that ball back across the face of the box.
So the fourth official indicated 4 additional minutes. Not too surprised at that. There's been a few stoppages and a bit of time wasting going on. This is Petrov.
3 minutes for the substitutions, half a minute each, and then half a minute stoppage.
Free kick, the challenge by Hutton and Pearson. The Rangers have now gone 300 minutes without a goal in SPL matches and cup ties. Hutton having a word there from the referee for his reaction, his dissent after the decision was given. Frustration in his face. Senses that Celtic have the victory. Mark Wilson over the free kick. Trying to find Pearson. It's cut off well by Hutton. Lovenkrands running away from Lennon. And from Wilson, was held up though, impeded by Wilson. Free kick to Rangers. Well, we're into last chances virtually now for Rangers. Pumped in again by Malcolm. A bit of pushing inside the area. Purcell, I think, was a culprit. Purcell and Boyd were both looking for the ball here. And there's the pushing by Purcell.
Push there. Wilson. Simple decision there from Mike McCurry. Had a pretty good game. Let's put people on the right occasions, try to talk his way through this with common sense as well.
Rangers fans leaving early now. They think it's all over. Looking for the exits. Boric is inviting a little bit of difficulty here from the referee, who just indicates he's looking at his watch. Lovenkrands with a header. It's Lennon helping it on. Lennon now to Keane. Back it comes to McManus. Trying to use the pace of Pearson on the left. Well met by Hutton at full stretch. That takes Celtic up the field though, and that'll suit them fine.
It takes them into an area where they want to be at this stage of the game. Takes a little bit of pressure off the back four. I keep saying he's played tremendously well. Even to criticism this season. He can go through the middle, but they've looked pretty safe today.
Dublin's managed to turn. Ooh, almost surprised Ronald Matarus at the near post. Oh, how he'd have loved to score there, Dion Dublin. 26 years old now.
Yeah, just trying to catch the goalkeeper unawares.
This time Boyd's fouled, surely, yes. The free kick's given. Combination of Lennon and McManus. Must be the last chance now. We're well into the 4 additional minutes, maybe a little bit more following the Boric incident. Here's Hutton now. Easy take for Boric. Very disappointing performance over the piece from Rangers, I think. Mark.
That man there with the ball in his hands. He's going to be frustrated. Boric, the Celtic goalkeeper's had a pretty comfortable game.
Final whistle goes. Celtic have won the match. They have a 13-point lead at the top of the SPL. Zurawski was the goal-scoring hero. The only clear-cut chance he had in 11 minutes, he drilled the ball beyond Ronald Vaterus. Alec McLeish departs up the tunnel. Roy Keane in an outstanding match in midfield for Celtic, played with calmness and restraint, apart from one bad tackle giving a yellow card to him. But there can be no argument that the better team over the piece has won this match. Rangers huffed and puffed, but they couldn't do anything at all of significance in front of goal. They couldn't match what this man did. Zurawski, pass from Petrov, the finish from Zurawski, and that has taken Celtic 13 points clear at the top of the league, 21 points clear of Rangers, and it wasn't a classic by any means at all. But the final score at Ibrox, Rangers 0, Celtic 1.